Hi, this is Karen, and I'm going to take you through a quick tour of how to add a user to your account. So all BillTrack50 accounts come with unlimited users, so you can add as many people as you want, and we don't have any limitations about their email address having to match yours or anything else like that. So you can invite anyone else who needs to see your list of bills or who might appreciate getting the bill alerts, etc. All right, so you go up to your account and you choose users, and if you don't have the user's choice, then that means you're not the company administrator and you can't add users. But let's assume that you are. Okay, and so now we've got our user screen. So I just say add user, and I add in the new user that I want. Oops, test user at test.com, and we'll call them test user. And now I have to decide what I'm going to let them do. So if I make them an administrator of bill sheets, then they can see all of the bill sheets, change the bill sheets, and create new bill sheets. If I don't want them to have that much power, then I can come down here and look at my list of bill sheets and decide which ones they should specifically be able to see and what they should be able to do. So if I set them to view, they can see the bill sheet and they can get the alerts and they can make widgets, but they can't change anything on the bill sheet. If you give them comment, then they can actually edit the comments on the bill sheet. So they can put in their own notes, or they can change your position, or any of the other editable fields that you have added. Modify will let them see the bill sheet, X out bills, see the query, change the query, basically change the bills that are on the bill sheet. And admin lets them do everything, including share the bill sheet with other people. So for each bill sheet, you can decide what they should be allowed to do. And if you leave it so that they don't have any permission for a specific bill sheet, if you leave it as none, then that bill sheet won't appear in their account and they won't even know it exists. So if you have several clients and you don't particularly want your clients to know who your other clients are, no problem. Just invite them to see their own bill sheets, and that's it. And then they won't even know what else is in your account. All right, so that's how that works. So I'm just going to say bill sheet administrator, and then the same thing for all the other products. So stakeholder pages, regulation sheets, that kind of thing. You can either give blanket permission, which lets you see, change, and create new versions of any of these things, or you can give individual permissions. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and save this. And what that does is send out an email that invites them to come and finish registering. So that email looks like this. It just, the email gets sent out. It says company account invitation, and I sent the invitation. So Karen Suhaka from Legi Nation has invited you to participate in legislation tracking. You can contact Karen Suhaka for more information. Now, this is all based on what you have set up in your account. So that is going to be your name and your email address. And then complete your registration, and you can click this link, which will simply take them to this screen with the name that you already filled out, set up their email address already filled in, and then all they have to do is set up their password, register, and they're done. And then they'll see the bill sheets and other things that you have shared with them. So that's what the user sees. All right. Now, once you've added somebody, if you'd like to see if they've actually come in and finished registering, you can always edit them. And if this button, send invitation email, is still here, that means they haven't clicked on the link yet. It will go away once they have finished and set up a password. So if they didn't get the email, you can just send the invitation email again. But if they don't get the email, they can always just come to BillTrack50, register, and as long as they use the same email that you are using, they will get hooked up automatically once they finish registering. So they don't actually have to have that email. It just saves them having to type their email address in and make sure that the email addresses match. You can come back here and change permissions anytime you want. You can also set somebody to be the company administrator. Each company can only have one company administrator, and they are allowed to do everything in the account, including create users. So only the company administrator can create users. So that's just one person. Otherwise, if you check all of these boxes, anybody you invite can do everything but create users. All right, so that is how multi-user works and a little bit about how you might use it. Hope that was helpful.